It's been a while since I hosted a tournament, and I think it's about time, but I want to do it a bit differently this time than what I've done in the past. It's going to be similar to the Exploit Flash tournament, where people could bring units from other factions in Rome 2. I'll leave a link to the great ending to the Exploit Flash in the description. But the thing is, in most multiplayer games, there are no restrictions imposed by the players, so whatever you can do within the game, that's fine. However, in Attila, what we have to do to try and make the game more balanced is to try to impose restrictions. So max 6 cavalry, max 8 cavalry, max 10 cavalry, max 6 melee units, max 8 melee units, whatever the case may be, no artillery, no deployables. So what I thought is, I want to see how a tournament turns out if there are no restrictions. No restrictions whatsoever. So let's say that you pick the Allens here. That means that you could bring your general, and you could just stock up on, let's say you want to have 6 noble Alani cavalry, then you want to have 6 Sarmatian cataphracts, for example, and maybe you even want to have you can already see that I'm a bit predisposed to bringing max 6 of the same. But let's say you want to do this, then that's fine. Now, if then your opponent sees that you go Allens and he expects you to just spam the cavalry, well, he could potentially go, let's say he goes the Eastern Roman Empire, and he thinks, okay, I'm going to be countering the shit out of all that cavalry. So he decides to bring a direct counter to an all-cavalry army. He just brings 10 pikes, then he brings the rest in elite ballistari, for example, and he decides to box up. That's fine. So that adds an element of unpredictability, where you have to guess, is your opponent going to go balanced? Because this army could be a very powerful army, but it could also be an army that struggles against certain other armies. So it's going to be completely up to the players how they want to do this. No rules, and I mean no rules. Every single army composition is available for this tournament. So if you think this sounds like a good idea, if you think this sounds like a terrible idea, if you think this sounds like a fun idea, if you think this sounds like something you would want to take part in, it's going to be open to any and all, then please let me know in the comments. And of course, this is all in good fun. Strength and honor.